Hey y'all, Bobcat here, and I am continuing on from my apology to Celeste with the next segment. Now this is just the general consensus of communities. I can't say too much good about communities, and it's not because of some people that aren't good out there. It's because oftentimes communities just seem to attract wrongful people looking to take advantage or do something bad in some way. And unfortunately, if you look at celebrities, every celebrity out there has people that hate them, try to kill them. Some get out of celebrity life because they fear for themselves and their family lives. Many stick with it and everything. They hire bodyguards, stuff like that. But quite simply, no matter who you are, you get your name out there, somebody hates you. That's just some reason the way it is. It's unfair. It's stupid that you have people that are that way, that obsess and just hate you and want you murdered. I don't understand it, but it is. When you get communities of people that do care, trying to do things that attracts a slew of people that are not worth a damn, that come in and mess things up. I'm out of the hills of Eastern Kentucky, and many years ago, a man and woman moved into the mountains up there, named Dexter and Amy. Dexter was born addicted to heroin, and he's from the northwest somewhere. I don't know if he's out of Washington State or Oregon. I'm not really sure which state he was out of. He might be more Montana. But anyway, he's out of those areas. He got associated with Washington and Portland or Oregon very quick in life. Always in the drug culture. His parents were into it. He was born into it. Dexter is now dead. He passed away of cancer. He was in his 50s when he died. Somehow he survived all those years using drugs and didn't overdose. It's cancer that killed him. It amazes me because so many people die of overdose, but he didn't. He endured. And I never knew Dexter's real name. When he moved in, his woman at the time, Amy, was simply trying to get him away from the city life to the country, away from the drugs. She's trying to save him. Dexter meant good, but he had a bad way about him. He didn't understand some things. He truly loved the hippie life. He believed in cleaning up the earth, stuff like that. They call themselves rainbow people, a modern hippie bunch. And some of them are true heart. They truly try to help, be brotherhoods, feed people, band together, do things, clean the earth up. But the problem is there are many that like to take advantage of it. They've seen that Dexter wasn't in his right mind. He had money. They want to come in there and sell him things. They want to find ways to take money from him. They want to get into these cultures, sell their drugs, make money, stuff like that. Of all this bunch I met, I never knew any of them's real name. I knew Dexter. I knew Amy. Her name wasn't named. I don't know what it is. Moose, Sparrow, Soaring Crane, Link, Scott Roy, Swaggy, Tortoise. So many of them. I've met a lot of them. Tortoise was a good guy. I couldn't stand Scott Roy. He got mouthy. Swaggy, I'm sure me and him don't see eye to eye, but he did try to keep peace. Scott Roy got into it. But don't know any of the real names. None of them from Kentucky. They're all from Washington, Seattle area, Portland area, Portland, Oregon, not Portland, Maine. And they brought, some of the drugs was already here in Kentucky, but they really made a clear, direct connection pipeline of heroin into eastern Kentucky. And, it's as bad this day. I've lost connection with every one of them. I was never into they knew my real name. They called me 40 because I carried 40 cal around everywhere I went. But anyway, I was never running drugs. When I was younger, I had a little bit of criminal history, but I didn't run heroin. That was them doing that crap. Dexter meant good, but he tried to get along with everybody and love everybody, and he just stays in contact, and they found out he's here. They followed Dexter here. That's basically what Dexter didn't bring it in, per se. He's the one that come in here that brought when he contacted them back home. So I'm moving to Kentucky. Now they come to visit and they see what's going on. It's like, well, we can make a fortune. This bunch of stupid. So, and they did. They made the connection. The point being to all that, what I'm getting to is, even though the Dexter and some of them were legitimate people that try to do better and get people going in the right direction and clean the earth, stuff like that, their community still attracted a lot of wrong. Most of the people involved were wrong. They were just out for themselves. And of all the bunch I met, Link was the one. He was into it also, but he said Dexter believes and stuff. He said it's not true. When you go to these gatherings that they have, you don't see this peace and love that they keep on screaming about. Dexter believes it's real. He was burnt, man. Link understood. He said you go out there, you see disease, you see neglection, you see children hungry, you see drugs everywhere, you see them selling drugs, you see robbery, rape, and everything else. And Dexter thought he's seeing love and peace. And Dexter wasn't all there. Link understood. And I'm explaining that because I've been involved with the K&D community. And there are good caring people out there that try. Like everything else, it's attracted a large band, and most people out there are gripers, complainers, tempers. They're out for abuse, they're for themselves, and the few in it that are good, except for the most, because it attracts vile, negative people. And that's just the truth. Now, I don't know everybody, and I don't want to point out everybody's names. I have been around some. I can tell you from experience, all the things I've been involved with, I can probably count on one hand people that's trustworthy. And that's the reason I want to get that out there. There's things I don't want to fess up to, or face up to on people that I got to know. Unfortunately, it turns out that since that their behaviors are true. And I admit it from mine from the beginning. Hey, I've got a temper, I've got a mouth. They're probably going to end up not liking me. But other people, they've been pointed out rather hard about some things. I don't want to believe it. Didn't take long. The old man, I found out, yeah, he does. He does seem to not like any other guys around, and he always favors the prettiest girl in the room. That turned out to be true. And the other ones too. It's sad. But unfortunately, the K&D community has attracted a lot of bad people, and it's hurting the very few good ones that are there. You can't have much, you can't get nothing much done. This is part of the reason, because bad people get attracted to it and come into it. And I just wanted to put that out there, let you all know what's going on. So if you are somebody that has discovered Caitlin Nicole Davis, the 12-year-old girl committed suicide in 2016, and you want to get involved, consider yourself alone in it. Reach out to people and talk to them, but be prepared to probably eventually find heartache inside and people that were helping you or against you, and things like that. It's sad, but it is true. And the Rainbow community, the Caitlin Nicole Davis community, and many other communities out there too, all suffer the same fate. A few good people get in there, try to do the right thing, and a slew of bad, evil, wicked, stupid, perverted, pedophile, sick, temperamental, asshole people will mess it up every time. And that's what I've got to say. So to the few of you in the K&D community that I know that are sincere, heart goes out to you. The rest of you out there that are assholes, fuck you, go to hell, kiss my ass, I don't care. You had chances, you're worthless, you're a piece of shit, that's all you are. You know who I'm talking about. I don't understand you. I don't understand you. Ain't worth a damn, man.